Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching around the world, or welcome to a brand new episode from Just Another Sports Card Collector. And today we are moving on to the next level of the Top Stadium Club, and we have the Mega Box from Topps, obviously, for 2025. This cost a grand total of £45. And in the box we have 9 exclusive base light blue parallels. Well, in the last one we had the lime green and the number of let's have a look. There's also, so like I said, we had the 9 exclusive base light blue parallels, and we are to look for 2 sepia based parallels as well. And in this pack you get a total of 18 packs, 8 cards per pack, which means you get a grand total of 144 total cards. So if you like these sorts of unboxing videos, especially all the different sports, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed recently. We've had a small influx. We've moved up from 42 to 46, so thank you very much. If you have been one of those, if you haven't and you like unboxing videos to see what we go, then this is the place to be. So here we have the 18 packs. There we go, there is the box. So, got stands out just on the off chance that we actually pull something decent. So, let us go ahead. We'll separate them into 2 little stacks. So, we'll start with the left side and open up pack number 1. So, as said in previous videos, the Stadium Club is my favourite set of cards, a bit like the, what were they called, the F1 ones, wasn't qualifying laps, but the F1 equivalent, I enjoyed those ones as well. So anyway, we start this pack with Christian Walker of the Astros, Thomas Sigis, rookie card there. Then we have Riley Green. And there's our first sepia, which is Sandy Alcantara. Then we have the concentration insert card, which is of Justin Verlander. That's when he was with the Giants, now back with Detroit. Obviously for his last year, because he's getting on a bit in age. Then we have Randy Arozarena there of the Mariners. And 2 more cards to go. Thought we were at the end of the pack there. Then we have Yamamoto of the Dodgers, and then we end with a Augustine Ramirez of the Miami Marlins. So that's pack number 1. Got 18 of these, so let's go ahead. And we start off with old school Craig Biggio, Shane McClanahan, Jackson Job, there, a rookie card. So this must be our light blue, and it is of Jimmy Rollins. Drake Baldwin, apologise. Yeah, rookie card. Larry Walker. And then we end with the old school Greg Maddux. Oh no, we've got one more. And then we end with Matt McLean. There. So that was pack number 2. So there is a chance of obviously numbered and autos. We do have the hobby box that's guaranteed at least one auto. So let's see what we get. And we start off with George Kirby. And then we have Kyle Manzardo. Looks weird with the smoke machine there. Trevor Hoffman. Mickey Betts. Our next light blue, which is David Festa, rookie card. Next rookie card is Haesung Kim. And then, always when I think we're going to end the pack, we get 2 more. Then we have Xavier Edwards. And Ivan Longoria. So, moving on to the next pack. So coming up we have the Bowman Draft Mega Boxes. We also have past and start MLB season. We have some more of last year's Bowmans, as well as the Topps Archive Baseball, amongst other things, as well as football or soccer, as I like to call it, and some NASCAR, bit of basketball, and a WWE one. So anyway, we start this pack with Brian Wu, Moises Ballesteros, Will Smith, who looks like he's getting jiggy with it, Brent Rooker, a concentration insert card there of Shota Imanaga. And then we have a Barry Larkin, so old school there. Oh, the Nemesis! Every set, a Reet a Loader. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but it's a card I always seem to get. And then we end with a Luis Castillo for the Mariners. So yeah, Reet Loader, just every card, every box you get has at least one of his cards. So I sell my duplicates on eBay for anybody that wants them. Check it out if you are UK based and you want to top up collections, because yeah, there's a lot of Reet Loader ones in there. So start off this one with Kader Danner there. Jackson Trio. Mark McGuire. A Juan Soto backwards. What does that mean? Is that an auto? Doesn't feel auto-y. No, but it is the Savage Slugger there of Juan Soto, refractor insert there. Don't know if you call it a case hit, but yeah, that's a good one there. Anyway, so we end this pack with Ryan Howard. Got his autograph in the previous video. If you've not seen that one, check it out. Salvador Perez. Ozzy Alvarez, or Albies even, apologies. And then we end with a Logan Henderson. So we're only 5 packs down. So we start this one with Bryce Turang, Corbin Carroll, Royce Lewis, a light blue, so that's one of our inserts, and that is of Spencer's Fallen Back. Then we have a Garrett Crochet, or Crockett, Chase Meadroff, George Brett, and then we end with Spencer Strider. So yeah, seems to be numbers and autos are hard to come by. Out with the hobby box, definitely for the autos. So, and the CMC sports cards would say, sprinkle some magic dust on the rest of the packs and see what we get. Start off with Matt Olson, Giancarlo Stanton even, Sugano, Tomoyuki, Paul Skeens. We got an insert card in the last pack. Our next light blue and is Francisco Lindor. I've got that top, excellent top there, Rafael Devers. Ellie De La Cruz. And then we end with a Jordan Westberg of the Baltimore Orioles. These are not the best to open, but the easiest, should I say. Anyway, we'll start this pack with Christian Campbell, rookie card there, that's quite funky. Mick Abel. Moving on. Luis Arez. Vladimir Guerrero, backwards insert card. Is it gonna be? Wow. Yours for the taking there. Another insert card there. Put that up there. Just gonna have a look at the box and see what this says. Nothing. So it doesn't actually say the extra inserts that you could get. So yeah, saying that's an insert card. Anyway, we go with Cal Ripken Jr. A funky looking Corbin Burns. I'm sure we got that in the last one. In the hobby. Not the hobby, the value. Then we have Pete Crow Armstrong. And then we end this pack with Luis Robert Jr. 245, 245. Right, just about to reach the halfway point. Another long video. Apologies. If you want to hear Chipmunk, stick it on 1.5 times or 2 times speed. I won't boing it. But anyway, let's see what we get in this pack. Start off with Zach Gallen, Max Fried or Freed, Kobe Mayo, a Sepia, So this is our second one of Cody Bellinger. Another insert there of Cal Ripken Jr. of the Savage Sluggers. So we'll put him at the back. So Case Doolander, or Chase Doolander, should I say. Another funky Austin Riley there. And we end this pack with Ezekiel Tovar. Top Wheel have made these difficult to open. Let's see what we get. And we have Andrew Benintendi of the Yankees. Is it the Yankees? Or, sorry, the White Sox. Apologies to White Sox fans. We have Trey Turner, Pedro Martinez, a funky looking in lights of Garrett Cole. Is this one a image variation? No, it's not. Then we have a light blue of Sammy Sosa, Dylan Cruz, Juan Soto, and we end with Sonny Gray for that packs. Move on to the next one. I need to double check if you can pull numbereds. Please. If you're watching CMC Sports Cards, I'm sure you'll be able to tell me, since you rip a whole load of these. And I'm going to start off with Grayson Rodriguez, Joe Mara, Ronald Acuna Jr., oh, Derek Jeter, and this looks like an interesting one, and it is. It's in case of emergency, break glass. There, so there's our insert card there. We're getting all the legends. Then we have Bryce Harper, the Giants of Justin Verlander, Cody Bellinger, that seems familiar. And then we end with a Ben Rice. So it seems to be getting a lot of insert cards, which is good, but obviously, what do you need to do to get a numbered or auto? Because usually you get the odd surprise in a mega box. And we start off with Andrew McCutchen, Kyle Tucker. Apologies, the way the light is with these cards, with the name, it kind of reflects a little bit. And then we have Michael King, another Sammy Sosa, but the base version, not the coloured. Here's our next blue palette, which is of O'Neill Cruz. Sorry, I thought it's audio there. It's O'Neill. Then we have a upside down of Brenton Doyle of the Rockies. Someone on the mound, and that is Kumar Rocker. And then we end this pack with Adele Amador there of the Rockies. And we start this pack with Aaron Nola, Cade Horton, Derek Jeter, don't know who he is, And then we have another in case of emergency Derek Jeter. So that's our second one. So guess where that'll be going on to? My eBay store. So if you want it, I'm sure you can grab that as a bargain. Then we have Zach Wheeler, Freddie Freeman, James Wood, and then we end with Pete Alonso. Let's see what we get here, and we start off with Byron Buxton, Marcelo Mayer, Manny Machado. I do like the summer style tops there. Matt Shaw, our next light blue panel, and that is of Chandler Simpson. Prince Fielder, a Honus Wagner, we got one in our value pack, and then we end with Jackson Merrill. I need to check to see what the case hits are in these boxes to see if like the yours for the taking or the Savage Sluggers are ones. But anyway, we start off with Gunnar Henderson there, Brooks Lee, Luis Gonzalez, Rocky Sasaki, our next light blue, and it is of Stephen Kwan. Junior Caminero, of the old Devil Rays style top there. Johan Santana, and then we end with a Nolan Arenado there. So 3 more packs to go. Here we have CJ Abrams, a funky looking John Bertie there with the sunlight there. It's quite a cool card. Check it. No, it's not numbered. Alan Rodriguez. Oh, okay. That was me just kind of nonchalantly going through, not expecting, saying that we were not getting any autograph, and then here we go. Valente Alonso. He is a rookie, and it is on card. Very, very nice. Not numbered, but it is an auto. So we'll get rid of the Juan Soto and put this boy in pride of place. Thank you very much, Tops, for that. Next we have the yours for the taking of Luis Angel Acuna. So this is the pack, clearly. Michael Bush, Denzel Clark, and Jose Altuve. So as you can always tell, if you've watched my videos, the reaction usually involves a bit of a higher piece pitch in there. Just that's my surprise voice, obviously. So that's another one to add to the collection. So who does Valente Belloso play for the Miami Marlins. I couldn't call them Florida, that's what they used to be called, the Miami Marlins. And we start this pack with David Ortiz. As you can tell, I'm a bit happier now. Matt Scherzer, Cam Smith, thanks Cam, Ryan Zimmerman, our next light blue, and it is of Justin Henry Malloy, Edgar Quero, Clayton Kershaw, and then we end with a Max Muncy there. So we move on to our last pack. And we have Mike Trout. I just sold a Mike Trout card on my eBay store. Audrey Rutschman, Jimmy Rollins, a Matt Shaw on the Years for the Taking there. Funky looking insert, slightly different colour to this one there. Then we have Albert Pujols, Wyatt Langford, Ichiro, so good he's only named once. It's not Ichiro Suzuki, I think his full name is, but anyway, Ichiro as he is known as. And then we end with Jackson Holiday. So, Megabox, £45. Auto. I think we need to say no more on that one. So let's have a look at what we got. So we got these inserts of the Years for the Taking. We have our blues there, our Savage Sluggers, this In Case of Emergency, Sammy Sosa there, that's definitely a blue, yep, Sepias, the concentration inserts there, and there we go. So I think the highlight, as we can all tell, is this bad boy here, a Valente Belloso. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. The hobby box is coming up next, so I hope you join me in that one. Anyway, score, as half the videos I keep forgetting to give it a score, for £45, which is one of the cheaper prices for the mega box, considering the Bowman draft is £55, and that is this box right here. I will give it a 9 out of 10, just because of the surprise auto and it is on the card. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now. Goodbye.